Hey, what's going on there, guys? Earthmaster here. It is January 26, 2018, 8:40 a.m. here on the West Coast, and just going to do a quick morning update in regards to the earthquake activity that's taken place over the last 24 hours or so. Looks like a large amount of activity over there in the state of Idaho. Let me bring you over here and show you guys what's going on there. I believe it's got to do with the increased pressure coming off from the West Coast region there. It all started off with a 4.3 earthquake, late last night, I guess, and then followed up by a couple more threes. But since then, they've definitely had some that's under 2, just not showing it right here on this map. Now, this earthquake took place out here near Soda Springs, Idaho. And if you remember, roughly about, let me show you this map right here. Excuse me, I'm still a little bit sick. Think about it. It may have been about a year ago when we had an earthquake swarm out here in this region, and it lasted, I think, for a short amount of time there, maybe about a week or so. But definitely had an increase in activity in this region of Idaho, where they thought it's possible they could see a much larger earthquake. So anyway, this activity is within that same region of the state of Idaho that we seen about a year ago, far as in regards to the swarming goes. So we'll definitely pay close attention to this region right here, since we've seen activity in the past in that same area. As far as California goes, they did have those back-to-back 5s yesterday. We'll take a look at that here in a minute. As far as activity down along the San Andreas Fault system, that is continuing, but not on a large-scale basis. Just roughly some 3s going on there. And of course, I still have my little nephew here. He's keeping me entertained. So, and if you go up a little bit further towards the Bay Area, you can see some more activity there from yesterday, and some smaller activity today, just in the 2 range, mid 2. Did have a 3.6 there yesterday, or a couple days ago actually, on the 23rd. And so it continues, the activity, pressure continues along the region. Try to keep him entertained while I get this video done. It's almost impossible sometimes. But anyway, he's a good kid. He just likes to be entertained and full of energy. So anyway, yeah, there's the you can see the activity on the map here. This is 1 day 2.5 and above. This gives you just a general idea of the 2.5 and above earthquakes without all the clutter of the last 7 days or so. And then up here you got the 2 5s that occurred. And now that's just showing a 5.0, but that is a little bit misleading, because let's see here, let me take you back a little bit further than 1 day, and you'll be able to see the 5.8 pop in there as well. You can see that one right there. 5.8 and 5.0. That occurred yesterday right there on the southern part of that plate, near the Gorda escapement region. And it's quieted down a little bit. I was just watching my nephew. He's just funny. So we're still keeping an eye on the region, guys. Yellowstone, I was going to show you guys the Yellowstone activity. Now that's the activity you see right there on the screen. This map is the 4.3 in Idaho. What are you doing? Oh my gosh, he's funny. So 4.3 showing up in Idaho right there, and then a little spike of an earthquake down there on that station. But activity in Yellowstone National Park, for the most part, remains relatively quiet. But I did want to show you how that 4.3 rung across the park there. And very close to this station, as you can see, some earthquakes there showing up on it as well from the Idaho region. Of course, you got Moose Creek, Idaho. That's the one that we're looking at right there, really close to the Soda Springs region, where that earthquake took place last night, and where we had the swarming in the past. So definitely Really close station right there. No major deep earthquakes. Activity continues in the Alaska region, the Gulf of Alaska. No large-scale uptick at the moment. Some interesting activity over here on this part of the world, down near Puerto Rico region, or let's see, north of the South America region down here. 5.1 and the 4.9 activity looks like it could be increasing in the region there. Chile, South America region down here, always having their typical mid-4s, but nothing out of the ordinary there. Is that hot?
Want to go these back?
You gonna put those back?
It's hot.
Oh, that's pretty hot, huh? You gonna put those away? You don't want any more of those? They too hot for you? Alright guys, so anyway, I'm gonna cut it short on the earthquake video, and we'll do a little bit more later on today, and see what's going on there. Right now, we'll get back to the live stream here, and once again, thanks for watching. Like I say, I got my nephew here. It's kind of hard to get everything going here with this guy here. But you want some of that?
Yeah.
Do you know what that is? What is it? It's called Pop Rocks. You want some Pop Rocks?
Yeah.
Yeah, first thing in the morning? That's not even breakfast material.
We want Pop Rocks.
Alright guys, we'll talk to y'all a little bit later. I gotta get this guy some breakfast here. Peace out.